Hello everyone and welcome to Sunup. I'm Lyndall Stout. After nearly 3 years, countless hours of debate and multiple revisions, we finally have some major progress on the Farm Bill. Joining us now is our Ag Policy Specialist, Jody Campiche. And Jody, you've been pretty busy this week. Why don't we start for our viewers with sort of a general overview of what this new Farm Bill looks like?
Okay, well, to start out, I think many people are going to be very happy that we've made this progress so far. We'll start with the commodity title. Lots of changes. Direct payments are eliminated, counter-cycle payments are eliminated, acre payments are eliminated, and sure payments are eliminated. But now they're replaced with some new commodity programs. We have a average risk coverage program, which is called ARC, which is a revenue protection program, very similar to the acre program in the previous Farm Bill. There's also a price loss coverage, which is the acronym is PLC. You'll start hearing that a lot. That is a replacement to the counter-cyclical payment program. As in the 2008 Farm Bill, producers had the option to choose between different commodity programs. This will be the same with this Farm Bill. They'll choose between ARC or PLC on a commodity by commodity basis. Now, there's a couple of other interesting things thrown in there as well. There are new supplemental crop insurance programs that a producer would make the decision at the same time as their decisions in FSA programs, so the commodity title. Now, how this works is that if a producer enrolled in ARC, they wouldn't be eligible for this new supplemental crop insurance program called SCO. If they enroll in the price loss coverage, which is PLC, they would be eligible for the new supplemental crop insurance program. Now, the next thing is it's a little bit different this time for cotton producers. Cotton producers are no longer eligible for Title I commodity programs. Now, they are eligible for a different supplemental crop insurance program called STACS. It's the Stacked Income Protection Plan. However, these new supplemental crop insurance programs won't actually be implemented till the 2015 crop year. So what they've done for cotton producers is to provide these transition assistance payments that would be in effect for 2014, likely 2015 if STACS is implemented in certain counties during that year.
And that was going to be my next question. When do these programs, when does the implementation begin?
For the commodity programs in the commodity title, those will be implemented with the 2014 crop year. The new crop insurance programs, the supplemental coverage option and the STACS option, will likely not be implemented until the 2015 crop year.
And let's talk about the Farm Service Agency. There's going to be some streamlining there in terms of the way the operation is set up.
Yes, the way the decisions will be set up, producers will make one decision at their Farm Service Agency office, and then they'll also have another decision at their local crop insurance agent for these supplemental coverage options. So the decision that they make at one depends on their decision at the other. So what needs to happen and what is planned is that FSA will be able to streamline some of their data processes and be able to better manage data and provide data sharing between the Farm Service Agency and the crop insurance agents.
How does the new Farm Bill address conservation programs?
As many have probably heard, there are cuts to conservation programs, as there are cuts to most programs. But the main thing to keep in mind is that what they have done is streamline a lot of the programs, and instead of having 27 programs to start with, they streamlined them into fewer programs. So many of the same programs are available, and producers will still continue with their current enrollment in those programs. But now these programs may just be combined so that the administration of them is a little more efficient. The CRP program, acres that can be enrolled, total acres, is being reduced over the next 4 years. However, this will not affect current enrollment for those producers who are currently enrolled in the CRP.
Let's talk about livestock. There's been a lot of discussion in terms of livestock in this Farm Bill. What has developed there?
I'm sure many of our livestock producers are going to be very happy about the livestock disaster assistance programs that have now been reauthorized. The Livestock Indemnity Program and the Livestock Forage Program have been very important to Oklahoma producers. They were only authorized through October 2011 for the 2008 Farm Bill. So we've had 2012 and 2013, now we're going into 2014 without these programs in place. But the key thing that is included in the Farm Bill is that producers will receive coverage for 2012 and 2013 losses. Now, of course, enrolling in these programs and signing up requires bringing in production records and things like that. They have made it a point to stress that they will be flexible in how this process goes about, because they're going to know that producers are going to have to go back several years and gather these records that they weren't planning to have ready. The other thing is that in the 2008 Farm Bill, to qualify for livestock forage payments, producers needed insurance, if insurance is available for the crops on their farm. This requirement has now been dropped, so those producers who need to go back and get coverage for 2012 and 2013 won't have to worry about that insurance coverage requirement.
Dairy has been a hot button issue in the Farm Bill debate, a lot for consumers as well. What happened? How did that play out?
A lot of changes to the dairy title. This was one of the major sticking points in the Farm Bill. They've replaced the dairy price support program. There's a new market stabilization program, a new margin insurance program. We'll go into a lot of those details later as more of those come out, but definitely changes. I think most are happy with how they turned out, that they're still providing some protection for dairy producers, and shouldn't really expect milk prices to increase all that much.
And then obviously a huge part of the Farm Bill is food stamps or the SNAP program. How did that end up in the Farm Bill?
Okay, so the SNAP program did receive cuts. Most of the cuts are in relation to those who qualify for SNAP payments and also qualify for the heating assistance program. They've cut out some of the roles that automatically qualified those involved with the heating assistance program for SNAP payments. So some people will definitely experience cuts from those programs, but it's not overall reductions to the SNAP program in general.
A lot of things for you to sort out in the days and weeks ahead, yes. And you're keeping people informed through your website and your newsletter?
Yes.
Okay. Jody Campiche, our Ag Policy Specialist, and we've set a link for you on our website to Jody's information at sunup.okstate.edu.